What are you watching?
What are you watching? Elodie, le film!
The Lotte New York Palace, a hotel that promised the world, but delivered nothing but disappointment and despair. As I step into the grand lobby, I'm immediately struck by the chaos that surrounds me. Long check-in lines, bell staff that seem more interested in their phones than assisting guests, and a general air of disorganization that sets the tone for the rest of my stay. I'm a paying customer, but you'd think I'm an inconvenience to the staff. They seem overwhelmed, not pleasant, not smiling, and certainly not welcoming. I ask for a simple request, a late checkout, and it's met with a dismissive tone, as if I'm asking for the moon. Sorry, it's not possible, they say, without even attempting to find a solution. I'm not asking for the world, just a little bit of flexibility. But no, the Lotte New York Palace is too busy being inflexible to care about its guests. And don't even get me started on the rooms. Average, at best, with dirty spots, old furniture, and a general sense of neglect. It's as if they're trying to save a buck by cutting corners, rather than investing in their customers' comfort. But, I thought, maybe the food will make up for it. Oh, how wrong I was. $19 for a Tropicana that's barely filled, and tastes more like sugared water than freshly squeezed orange juice. And the portions? Tiny. It's as if they're trying to starve me, rather than feed me. And then, there's the parking. Overcharged, with no clear explanation why. It's just another way for the hotel to nickel and dime its guests, to extract every last penny from our wallets. It's like they're saying, you're lucky we're letting you stay here, so shut up and pay us. But, I'm not one to shut up. I'm a paying customer, and I deserve better. I deserve to be treated with respect, with kindness, with a sense of humanity. But, the Lotte New York Palace doesn't care about any of that. They're too busy lining their pockets with our hard-earned cash to care about our feelings. And, don't even get me started on the lack of soundproofing between rooms. I can hear every cough, every sneeze, every conversation from the room next door. It's like they're trying to deprive me of sleep, to make me feel like I'm living in a hostel, rather than a luxury hotel. I'm not asking for perfection, but I am asking for a basic level of competence. Is that too much to ask? Apparently, it is, because the Lotte New York Palace can't even get that right. So, I'll ask you, dear audience, have you ever had a similar experience at the Lotte New York Palace? Share your stories with me, and let's expose this hotel for the fraudulent business it is. It's time to take a stand, to demand better, to expect more from the hotels we stay at. And, to the Lotte New York Palace, I say this, shame on you. Shame on you for taking advantage of your guests, for prioritizing profits over people, for being a symbol of everything that's wrong with the hospitality industry. I'll never forget my stay at the Lotte New York Palace, and I'll make sure to tell everyone I know about the horrible experience I had. You may have fooled others, but you won't fool me. I see you for what you are, a hotel that's more interested in making a quick buck than in making its guests happy. Based on my analysis of businesses near Lotte New York Palace, New York, here's the comprehensive overview. Analysis of negative reviews for businesses near Lotte New York Palace, New York, Chunk 1/4. Based on the 10 negative reviews for the shops at Columbus Circle, a pattern of issues emerges that suggests a disconnect between the luxury mall's expectations and the needs and experiences of its visitors. Common patterns and issues. 1. Unwelcoming and hostile atmosphere. Multiple reviewers expressed feeling unwelcome, watched, or even followed by security personnel, creating an uncomfortable and hostile environment. 2. Lack of seating and amenities. The absence of seating areas, benches, or rest zones was a recurring complaint, with visitors feeling exhausted and unable to take a break. 3. Expensive and overpriced offerings. Several reviewers criticized the high prices of food and goods, making it unaffordable for many visitors. 4. Rude and unfriendly staff. Reviewers reported encounters with security guards and sales staff who were unfriendly, unhelpful, or even rude, leaving a negative impression. Specific examples: reviewer RJP was told by a security guard that they couldn't stand in a particular area, despite the mall not being crowded, and was forced to leave. Reviewer Tiff was kicked out of the mall for charging her phone near the elevator bank, with the security guard threatening to call the NYPD. Reviewer Zareen Sharik encountered a rude saleswoman at the Ted Baker store who refused to answer a question about a product, citing that they were closed. Reviewer Meena Shiva was told by security that they couldn't sit on the floor, even in an empty area, and was threatened with removal. Reviewer Ja Baldwin reported being followed into the bathroom by security, feeling uncomfortable and violated. Implications for businesses near Lotte New York Palace. Based on these negative reviews, it appears that businesses in this area, particularly the shops at Columbus Circle, may be neglecting the needs and comfort of their visitors. To improve the overall experience, these businesses should consider: 1. Provide adequate seating and amenities, incorporate more seating areas, benches, and rest zones to cater to visitors' needs and create a more welcoming atmosphere. 2. Train staff to be friendly and helpful, ensure that security personnel and sales staff are friendly, approachable, and willing to assist visitors. 3. Offer affordable options, consider providing more affordable food and merchandise options to cater to a broader range of visitors. 4. Review and address security protocols, reassess security protocols to ensure they do not make visitors feel unwelcome, watched, or harassed. By addressing these issues, businesses near La New York Palace can improve the overall visitor experience, increase customer satisfaction, and enhance their reputation. Analysis of negative reviews. Businesses near La New York Palace, focusing on Limani, Chunk 2. This analysis focuses on the 20 negative reviews for Limani, a Greek seafood restaurant located near the La New York Palace. The reviews paint a consistent and troubling picture, despite the restaurant's apparent aesthetic appeal and, occasionally, food quality. While the food can be good, the overwhelmingly negative experiences center around poor service, deceptive pricing, and issues with food preparation consistency. What Limani is like based on the reviews. Limani appears to be a restaurant that relies heavily on upselling and potentially preys on tourists or those unfamiliar with high-end dining expectations. It aims for a luxurious ambience, evidenced by reviewers noting the decor and atmosphere positively, but fails to deliver commensurate service or consistent quality. The experience is frequently described as rushed, unwelcoming, and ultimately frustrating, even for special occasions. The restaurant seems capable of producing excellent dishes, but this is inconsistent and overshadowed by other issues. Common patterns and issues. Several key issues emerge repeatedly across the reviews. Aggressive and rude service. This is the most consistently cited problem. Reviewers describe waiters as pushy, unhelpful, and even outright rude. The upselling is not presented as helpful recommendation, but as a forceful attempt to maximize the bill, exemplified by the waiter attempting to immediately sell 5 orders of $125 shrimp. There are multiple accounts of waiters displaying unpleasant attitudes when requests are declined or questions are asked. Deceptive pricing/unexpected charges. Several reviews highlight issues with unexpected charges and a lack of transparency. The most egregious example is the $8 charge for ice, presented after the drink was ordered. Other instances include an exorbitant $266 fish charge with no upfront warning about the weight or price per pound, and unwanted desserts being added to the bill. There's a clear pattern of diners feeling scammed. Food quality and consistency. While some reviewers praise specific dishes, crab cakes, certain desserts, others report bland food, overcooked or undercooked fish, and generally disappointing quality for the price point. Multiple reviews specifically mention undercooked fish, a significant health concern. Poor communication and staffing issues. Guests frequently report difficulty getting a waiter's attention, long wait times, including extended periods just to receive the bill, and being passed between multiple servers. This indicates potential staffing problems and lack of coordination. Reservation issues. One reviewer experienced a last-minute cancellation of a long-standing reservation for a private event, leaving them without a dining plan. Billing errors/lack of managerial response. A review details a significant billing error, $500 charge on a $76 bill, with no response from management when the issue was raised. Specific examples from the reviews: upselling and rudeness. May I bring 5 orders to start? Referencing the expensive shrimp, exemplifies the aggressive upselling and lack of consideration for the diner's preferences. The waiter's unpleasant look after being declined reinforces the rude service theme. Deceptive pricing. The $8 charge for ice is a prime example of hidden fees and a lack of transparency. The $266 fish incident highlights a complete failure to inform customers of the price beforehand. Food safety concerns. Multiple reviewers report undercooked fish, potentially leading to foodborne illness. One review directly states a diner became ill after eating shrimp. Service failures. The review detailing 3 remakes of a single dish, taking an hour to receive it properly cooked, and no attempt at compensation represents a significant service breakdown. The complaint about being asked for the check instead of a dessert menu highlights the staff's seeming desire to quickly move diners along. Hostess issues. The initial encounter with the hostess, being ignored and then receiving a dismissive response, sets a negative tone for the entire dining experience. Generalization for the area. While this analysis focuses solely on the money, the volume and nature of these negative reviews suggest a potential issue with service standards and pricing transparency amongst higher-end establishments in this particular area near the Lotte New York Palace. The area attracts both tourists and business clientele, which could contribute to a perception that restaurants can take advantage of customers less familiar with local customs or pricing norms. It highlights a need for diners to be particularly vigilant when choosing and dining at upscale restaurants in this location, carefully reviewing bills and being prepared to advocate for fair treatment. Based on the negative reviews, it's evident that these businesses near Lotte New York Palace, New York, have common patterns and issues that are affecting customer satisfaction. Here's a focused analysis of the specific businesses. Equinox Sports Club New York. The negative reviews for Equinox Sports Club New York reveal a pattern of poor customer service, subpar facilities, and overpricing. Common issues include dirty and unstaffed locker rooms with broken equipment and a lack of towels, overpriced membership fees with limited access to facilities and services, rude and inconsiderate staff, including management, inconsistent and misleading information about membership benefits and services, lack of responsiveness to customer complaints and concerns. It's clear that Equinox Sports Club New York is struggling to maintain a clean and well-staffed facility, resulting in a negative experience for many customers. Rarities. The negative reviews for Rarities are limited, but they suggest that the business may be struggling with providing a satisfactory customer experience. The main issue mentioned is poor customer service, which can be a major turnoff for customers. Tiffany & Company, The Landmark. The negative reviews for Tiffany & Company, The Landmark highlight several issues, including rude and condescending staff, particularly towards customers who don't fit the traditional luxury demographic, poor customer service, with some employees seeming to disregard customers or make them feel unwelcome, high-pressure sales tactics and a focus on selling overpriced items, inconsistent and unclear information about products and services, discrimination and racism, with some customers feeling profiled or ignored based on their race or socioeconomic status. It's clear that Tiffany & Company, The Landmark, is struggling to provide a welcoming and inclusive environment for all customers, with some employees perpetuating a negative and discriminatory atmosphere. Common patterns and issues across these businesses. Some common patterns and issues emerge. Poor customer service is a major concern, with many customers feeling ignored, disrespected, or mistreated by staff. Overpricing and a focus on selling high-end products can lead to a negative experience for customers who feel pressured or misled. Inconsistent and unclear information about products and services can cause frustration and mistrust among customers. Discrimination and racism are significant concerns, with some customers feeling profiled or ignored based on their race or socioeconomic status. Facilities and maintenance issues, such as dirty or broken equipment, can detract from the overall customer experience. These patterns and issues suggest that these businesses need to prioritize improving customer service, transparency, and inclusivity to regain customer trust and satisfaction. Analysis of businesses near Lotte New York Palace, New York. Based on the negative reviews, it is clear that Oasis Day Spa, a business near Lotte New York Palace, New York, has significant issues with its services, particularly with its massage therapists and customer service. Common patterns and issues. 1. Poorly trained massage therapists. Multiple reviewers experienced subpar massages, with therapists failing to provide adequate pressure, using incorrect techniques, and neglecting specific areas of the body. 2. Lack of communication and understanding. Therapists were often unresponsive to clients' requests, such as adjusting pressure or avoiding certain areas of the body. This led to discomfort, disappointment, and even injury. 3. Overpricing and deceptive practices. Reviewers felt that the spa was overpriced, and some were upset about being charged full price for incomplete or unsatisfactory services. There were also allegations of price gouging and deceptive marketing practices. 4. Inadequate customer service. Managers and staff were often unhelpful, unapologetic, and dismissive of clients' concerns, leading to further frustration and disillusionment. 5. Disregard for client comfort and safety. Some reviewers reported feeling uncomfortable, disrespected, or even violated during their massages, highlighting a lack of attention to client well-being. Additional insights. The spa's luxurious facilities and amenities were not enough to compensate for the poor quality of services. Many reviewers were longtime clients or had high expectations, making their negative experiences even more disappointing. The lack of accountability and effort to rectify issues suggests a broader problem with the spa's management and customer service approach. Recommendations. Oasis Day Spa should invest in additional training for its massage therapists to ensure they are equipped to provide high-quality services that meet clients' needs. The spa needs to improve its communication and customer service, ensuring that clients feel heard, respected, and valued. A review of pricing and marketing strategies is necessary to ensure transparency and fairness. The spa should prioritize client comfort and safety, taking proactive steps to prevent incidents and address concerns promptly and effectively. By addressing these issues, Oasis Day Spa can regain the trust of its clients and rebuild its reputation as a premium wellness destination. This analysis covers all the businesses analyzed in the area and provides insights into what travelers can expect when staying near Lotte New York Palace, New York. Okay, so I was, looking into stuff around Lotte New York Palace. It's depressing, honestly. You wouldn't believe the things people do to tourists. Businesses here, near the palace, they kinda expect people won't be careful, you know? There are these teenagers, mostly hanging around Central Park and Madison Square Park, not right at the palace, but a lot of people walk there from the hotel. They pretend to collect money for a sports team. But they don't want cash, they want you to give them your phone to Zelle or Venmo the money. And then they just steal from you. Seriously? 4 people lost $4,000. Even Miss New York got tricked. I bet she was so embarrassed. Probably had to cancel all her appointments, change her Zelle password, and just felt awful the whole day. Those kids? Probably spent the money on, sneakers and then got caught eventually. Maybe a little juvie time, but they'll probably do it again. It's just sad. Then, there's the food carts. Oh my god, the food carts. You'll find them near the palace, and they just charge tourists crazy prices if they don't show a price list. A hot dog for $20? Seriously? Water for $4? It's like they think everyone who looks lost has money falling out of their pockets. The tourist, they probably complained to someone, maybe the city, and then felt foolish for not checking the price first. The vendor? They'll just move to another corner and do it to someone else. They're probably making a fortune. It's just greedy. And Battery Park. Don't even get me started. People selling fake Statue of Liberty tickets right as you leave the subway. The palace is, a bit of a walk from there, but a lot of tourists go. These aren't real tickets, obviously. Statue City Cruises is the only legit one. The tourists probably missed their ferry, had to buy real tickets last minute, and were just generally stressed out for the rest of their day. The sellers? They disappear before anyone can catch them, then pop up somewhere else. It's a whole thing, a terrible thing. Oh, and Times Square. It's awful. Everyone in a costume wanting money for a photo. If you don't agree on a price before you pose, they'll just harass you until you pay. I've seen videos. Families feeling scared and intimidated. You're on vacation. You should be having fun, not being strong-armed by someone dressed as Spider-Man. Those characters probably go home and laugh about how much money they made off tourists. And then there are the fake monks and the blank CDs. Seriously? Who still buys CDs? They pressure you, they show you fake pictures, and then you realize you've wasted your money. Tourists probably threw the CDs away and felt incredibly stupid. The monks just move on to the next unsuspecting person. They're good at it, sadly. I don't understand people sometimes. And